Hey there, it's Karen at Simply Living for Him. I'm here to do my daily devotional. These devotionals are found on my YouTube channel or on the Simply Living for Him online women's community, which is a free community for all women who want to grow in their walk with the Lord and to learn more about the Bible. So you can join there at simplylivingforhim.com/community. It's completely free for all women. Today I wanted to talk about something. If you're a woman, you will definitely relate to this. Overthinking. We often overthink what we do. We overthink what we say. We overthink our decisions. We overthink the future. We overthink everything. And sometimes even, I know this has happened to me a lot, I will overthink things that have happened already. Like, especially when I speak at an event or at a conference, that night I have such a hard time sleeping because I literally replay everything I said in my head. Like, did I say this right? What if they thought, what if they took it the wrong way? How did I say this? How did I say that? Or, sometimes like you'll hang out with people, with a group, and later on you're like, did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? What is everyone thinking about me? So I don't know if you can relate to that, but often I think many of us overthink. I want to talk today about not overthinking, but overflowing with the Spirit. Because when you overflow with the Spirit, you don't have to worry that you say the wrong thing. You don't have to worry that you do the wrong thing. You don't have to worry about the future. You don't have to worry about anything because you are operating by the Spirit. And there is absolutely no way that the Spirit is going to lead you in the wrong way. It says here actually in Romans 8, starting in chapter 5 and 6, starting in chapter 8, starting in verses 5 and 6. Those who are dominated by the sinful nature think about the sinful things, but those who are controlled by the Holy Spirit think about the things that please the Spirit. So letting your sinful nature control your mind leads to death, but letting the Spirit control your mind leads to life and peace. I don't know about you, but it's like so counterintuitive to say, I don't want to have any control, but I don't. I don't want to have control over my mind. I want the Holy Spirit to control my mind because then I know that my actions, my attitudes, my behaviors, all of it is an outflow of the Spirit working in me. You don't have to overthink things when you have the Spirit working in you because everything you do is an outflow of that. I also love how the New Living Translation for Romans 12, I love how it says this. Romans 12:2. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. I love how it says that. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. So when you're operating by the Spirit, it starts in your mind. When your mind is renewed and transformed, it changes the way you think. And if your thinking is changed, then your attitudes, your actions, your behaviors are changed. When you are controlled by the Spirit, you don't have to wonder, is this the good and perfect will for me? Because you know you are being controlled by the Spirit. When you're controlled by the Spirit, you don't have to wonder, am I saying the right thing, doing the right thing? How can the Spirit go wrong? So don't overthink things today. Overflow by the power of the Spirit. Remember that we don't have to control everything. In fact, we want the Spirit to control us. Like I said, I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive or countercultural in a culture that tells you, you are in control of yourself. I want to be controlled by the Spirit because in my own self, in my flesh, I do try to do things on my own. But walking with the Lord and spending time with Him, reading the Word, filling up on His Spirit, meditating on it, praying, spending time with Him, all of those things help to transform your mind. And then that transforms your actions and your attitudes and your behaviors and all the decisions that you make. And that's where I want to be. In my flesh, I'm going to be very inward focused. Did I say the right thing? What are people thinking about me? Letting voices influence you, outside voices, rather than His voice. So when you are controlled by the Spirit, you are going to operate by the Spirit, be controlled by the Spirit, and overflow with the Spirit.